Okay, get ready, folks, because today we are diving deep into the world of AI and education,
Oh, yeah.
which honestly is kind of blowing my mind.
Really?
Yeah, like reading these articles you sent,
Yeah.
like it's already here. Like the future of learning is already happening,
Oh, it
and it
is.
is so cool, but also like a little bit, whoa.
I know what you mean.
So, to kick things off, I guess the main takeaway from everything we read is that AI is going to personalize education like never before.
Yeah. I mean, that's the big headline, right?
Yeah.
This idea of like tailoring the learning experience to each individual student.
Right, exactly. And that's what's so crazy. It's not just like,
Oh.
okay, everybody gets the same textbook and the same lecture anymore. It's like
Hmm.
AI is going to be able to actually figure out how each kid learns best.
Yeah, it's like having a personal tutor for every subject.
Totally. Yeah.
Which, I mean, come on, who wouldn't have wanted that, right?
Right.
Like, think back to struggling with math or history or whatever it was, and imagine if you had this AI that could explain it to you in a way that you actually got.
Oh my gosh,
It
yes.
would be amazing.
I know.
Yeah. So instead of, everybody learning at the same pace in the same way, AI can create these personalized learning paths.
Uh-huh.
And it's kind of like, think about like Spotify or Netflix. You know how they suggest songs or movies based on what you've listened to or watched before?
Oh,
AI
yeah.
in education is going to be similar. It's going to track how you're doing, what you're good at, what you're struggling with, and then adjust the material accordingly.
Oh, that's a really good analogy.
Yeah.
I get that.
Yeah.
Okay, so it's like personalized learning playlists, basic.
Basically.
Okay, I love it.
Yeah.
So, okay, there's this example in one of the articles about this student, Sarah, who was learning about cells.
Oh, yeah, I remember that.
And I thought this was so cool. So she's learning about mitochondria, the powerhouse of the cell.
Yeah.
But instead of just like reading about them in a textbook or looking at a flat diagram,
Hmm.
her AI companion actually created these 3D visualizations of mitochondria so she could see how they work in real time.
Whoa. Right? That is pretty cool.
Isn't that amazing?
Yeah.
I wish I had that when I was in school. I was always like trying to picture these things in my head.
Yeah, no, it's so much easier to understand something when you can actually see it, right?
Right.
And especially in 3D. I mean, that just takes it to a whole other level.
Totally. And it makes you wonder, like, what other subjects could this be used for?
Oh, yeah.
Like, imagine learning about history or geography
Yeah.
through these, like, immersive experiences.
Oh, that would be amazing.
It would be so much more engaging
Great
than
to
just, like,
Brad.
reading a textbook.
Yeah. Yeah, and it might even help you remember the information better, too.
Right. Because you're actually experiencing it.
Exactly.
Okay, so we've got personalized learning paths. We've got
Wow.
these amazing 3D visualizations. What else do these articles talk about?
Oh, well, they also talked about how AI is going to change the way students get feedback on their work.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
So, like, remember Professor Chen's literature class?
Yeah.
They were using these AI writing assistants.
Yeah. And I thought that was so interesting because it's not just like a spell check or a grammar check,
No, it's way more sophisticated than that.
Right.
These AI assistants can actually analyze your arguments. They can suggest evidence. They can even help you improve your writing style.
It's like having a personal editor.
Yeah.
Right.
Exactly.
Okay. That would have been amazing.
Yeah.
Like I remember spending hours agonizing over essays
Oh, me too.
and just like trying to figure out, is this argument strong enough? Do I have enough evidence? And imagine if you had this AI that could just tell you right away.
Yeah, that would be a game changer.
Right.
Yeah, it would save so much time and frustration.
Exactly.
And it could also help you learn how to become a better writer, which is a skill that's useful no matter what you do in life.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Okay, so personalized learning feedback on essays. I mean, this is amazing.
Yeah, well, hold on, because we're not done yet.
Oh, there's more.
Oh, yeah, there's more.
I'm ready.
All right, so how about this? AI is also going to change the way lectures are delivered.
Oh, yeah, that's right. They talked about that in the article about Professor Martinez's economics class.
Yeah, so apparently Professor Martinez has this AI system that actually monitors student engagement during his lectures.
What?
Yeah, so like it can track things like facial expressions, how often students ask questions, are they like nodding along, or are they like falling asleep,
So it's like the AI is reading the room?
Exactly.
Oh,
And then
okay.
based on that information, the AI can suggest to Professor Martinez, like, hey, maybe you should slow down here, or maybe you should give a real world example to illustrate this point, or maybe you should just like skip this section altogether because everyone's already bored.
So it's like the AI is like a co-pilot for the professor.
Yeah, that's a great way to put it.
Oh my gosh, that's so cool.
Yeah, it is.
And then it gets even crazier because after the lecture is over, The recordings are automatically chaptered and personalized with notes and resources for later review.
Wait, what does that mean?
So, like, let's say you zoned out for a minute during the
Like
lecture.
that.
You can go back and listen to just that section again.
Oh.
And the AI will have, like, highlighted the key points and maybe even added some extra explanations or links to relevant websites.
Oh, wow. So it's like creating a study guide for you as you go.
Exactly. And it's all personalized to what you specifically need to review.
Oh, that is so cool.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay, but wait, there's even more.
Is there? Yes.
I'm on the edge of my seat.
Okay, so remember how much fun group projects?
Oh, yeah. Those are the best.
I know everyone loves group projects.
Sarcasm.
But guess what? AI is going to change those too.
No way, Riz.
Yes. So in one of the articles, they talk about these AI facilitators that can help teams work together more effectively.
So, like, what does that even mean? Like, what would an AI facilitator do?
Okay, so imagine this. The AI can analyze each team member's strengths and weaknesses,
Oh.
and then suggest roles based on that. Like, okay, you're really good at research. You should be the lead researcher. You're really good at presenting. You should be the presenter, you know?
Okay, that makes sense. And then the AI can also mediate conflicts
Right.
if there are any disagreements.
Oh, so it's like the AI is the therapist for the group.
Basically, yeah.
Oh my gosh.
And then get this, it can even translate in real time for international students.
Whoa.
So, like, they gave the example of this student, Chen Wei,
Yeah.
who was in a philosophy class with students from all over the world.
Uh-huh.
And the AI was able to translate everyone's contributions in real time so that everyone could understand each other.
Ah, wow. That is amazing.
Right. It's like breaking down all these communication barriers.
That's incredible.
Okay, so we've got personalized learning. We've got AI feedback on essays. We've got AI-powered lectures. We've got AI facilitators for group projects. I mean, this is mind-blowing.
It's like the whole education system is being revolutionized.
Totally. And, you know, a lot of people are worried that all this AI is going to replace teachers.
Oh, yeah, that's a big concern, right?
Like, are teachers going to be out of a job?
Yeah.
But from what we read in these articles, it seems like the opposite is actually true. Yeah. So instead of replacing teachers, AI is actually going to empower them.
Okay. So how does that work?
So basically, AI is going to take over a lot of the routine tasks that
Yeah.
teachers have to do now,
Like what kind of tasks?
like grading,
Oh, yeah.
lesson planning, you know,
Yeah.
things like that,
Yeah.
which can be really time-consuming,
Oh, totally.
and it can kind of burn teachers out, you
yeah,
know?
I can imagine.
So by taking over those tasks, AI is going to free up teachers to focus on the things that they're really good at,
Like what?
like inspiring students,
Yeah.
fostering critical thinking, providing emotional support, you know, those human connection things that AI just can't do.
Oh, that makes sense.
So it's not about replacing teachers. It's about giving them the tools and the time
Yeah.
to be even better teachers.
Yeah. That's actually a really positive way to look at it.
Right.
Yeah.
And, you know, it makes me think about all the amazing teachers I've had in my life
Yeah.
and how they really made a difference for me. And I wonder, like, how AI could have helped them even more, you know?
Yeah, like imagine if your favorite teacher had even more time to spend with you one-on-one.
Oh, my gosh. Yeah.
Or to come up with even more creative and engaging lesson plans.
Right. That'd be amazing.
Yeah, it's pretty exciting to think about the possibilities.
Okay, so we've talked about personalized learning feedback on essays, AI-powered lectures,
Mhm.
AI facilitators for group projects, and how AI is actually going to empower teachers, not replace them.
Yeah.
But there's one more thing I want to bring up.
Okay, what's that?
So all these changes are incredible,
Yeah.
but it makes me wonder, like, what does this mean for the traditional classroom setting?
Oh, yeah, that's a good question.
Like, if AI can personalize every aspect of learning, do we even need physical schools anymore? Could the classroom of the future be anywhere and everywhere?
You know, the articles didn't really go into that, but it's a really interesting thought.
Yeah.
Like, could we see a future where kids are learning from home or from parks or from museums, you know, with the help of AI?
Right, like maybe the classroom just becomes wherever you are.
Yeah, that's a really cool idea.
I know it's kind of mind-blowing.
It is.
So who knows what the future holds, but I think it's safe to say that AI is going to transform education in ways that we can't even imagine yet.
Yeah, I'm really curious to see what happens.
Me too. This has been a fascinating deep dive.
Oh, yeah, totally.
And I think it's just the beginning of the conversation.
I think so, too.
So keep those articles coming, folks, because we are just getting started.
Yeah, bring on the future of learning.
Yes, exactly. Bring it on.
All right.
All right. Thanks for joining us.
Of course. Thanks for having me.
And we'll see you next time on The Deep Dive.
Bye.
Bye.